Football without controversy is like pizza without cheese. Unthinkable. It's a given that referees, being human, are prone to errors, but sometimes their decisions transcend mere mistakes and venture into the realm of utterly baffling. So buckle up as we dive into football's most jaw-dropping, controversial decisions. And if you thought that VAR arrived to put an end to ridiculous mistakes, then oh boy, number 9 will leave you scratching your head. Talk about bizarre backfires in football. Picture this: 2009 Premier League, Liverpool v Sunderland. Fresh off a 2-0 Chelsea defeat, the Reds' redemption journey took a wild, almost surreal twist at the Stadium of Light. The scene, Darren Bent's strike, a classic goal-scoring moment. Wrong. This was no ordinary shot. It took a detour, bouncing off a beach ball on the pitch. And here's the kicker: that beach ball was a gift from Liverpool's own fans. No wonder Rafa Benitez and his squad bit their tongues when the ref shrugged and allowed the goal. But the question remains to this day: should the goal have stood? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Yes, that incident might have left the referee confused, but the next one we're about to delve into remains inexplicable to this very day. In 2014, a landmark moment for the arrived Arsene Wenger as he celebrated his 1000th game at the helm of Arsenal. The stage was set for a grand spectacle, a London derby against Chelsea, the Blues. Well, what was a special occasion for Arsenal turned out to be a complete nightmare, with Chelsea scoring 2 goals within 7 minutes. But wait, the disaster was yet to happen. The incident occurred 15 minutes into the game when Arsenal's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain blatantly handled the ball, attempting to stop a Chelsea shot on goal. Referee Andre Marriner, positioned some distance away, saw the infringement, but astonishingly sent Kieran Gibbs off instead. Yes, he sent off the wrong player. The bewildered Gibbs, an innocent bystander in this situation, was left in a state of shock and confusion, mirroring the reaction of players and fans alike. Chamberlain himself admitted to the handball in a bid to correct the mistake, but Mariner's decision stood, leaving Arsenal a man down under erroneous circumstances. This moment of high drama and controversy sparked widespread debate about the need for better officiating and technological assistance in football. The rest of the game, a complete nightmare for the away side, as Chelsea went on to score 6 goals, the heaviest defeat in Arsenal's history against the Blues. Talking about Chelsea, we need to mention the 2009 catastrophe they were a part of. Having held Barcelona to a goalless draw at Camp Nou in the Champions League semi-final first leg, Chelsea were brimming with confidence at Stamford Bridge. Essien's jaw-dropping strike in the 9th minute set the stage for what seemed like a sure shot at the final. But then the plot thickened. And how? Malouda's electrifying run in the 23rd minute was halted by Alves in what seemed like a textbook penalty. Yet, referee Tom Henning Ovrebo saw it differently, awarding just a free kick. But hold on, we're just getting started. Minutes later, Drogba was blatantly fouled by Abidal, a clear red card offence and another penalty gone begging. The referee's whistle, silent. The drama escalated further. Piqué's handball was as clear as day, yet Ovrebo turned a blind eye again. Even Iniesta's stunning 90th minute equaliser couldn't overshadow the refereeing debacle. Balak's fury was palpable as another penalty claim was ignored, this time involving Eto'o's arm. In the end, Barcelona celebrated their passage to the final, and Chelsea's sense of injustice was evident in Drogba's iconic outburst in front of the cameras. It wasn't just a match, it was a heist in broad daylight. A disgrace, as Didier shouted. Another moment that took place in 2009. Looks like a cursed year for referees, because the 2009 World Cup qualifier between France and Ireland will forever be remembered for a moment that ignited worldwide controversy and debate. The match went into extra time with both teams locked at 1-1. It was then that Henry's hand subtly yet decisively altered the course of football history. His hand-controlled assist to William Gallas scored the goal that shattered Irish hopes and dreams. The replay left no doubt about the handball, sparking an uproar across the football world. The incident's aftermath was a storm of controversy. The Irish FA's plea for a match replay echoed the sentiments of outraged fans globally, but FIFA's decision to stand by the result was a bitter pill to swallow. Even Henry's admission of the handball couldn't quell the rising tide of discontent, as even he pointed to the match official's failure to spot the infringement. Our next moment took place 1 year later, specifically during the 2010 South Africa World Cup, a stage set for a clash that would go down in football lore. Forget Luis Suarez and his notorious handball, that's old news. Let's talk England v Germany, round of 16, where fate played a cruel trick on the three lions. Germany, riding high as favourites, quickly put two past England, but in the 36th minute, Upson struck back, igniting hope. Then, a minute later, Frank Lampard fired a shot that ricocheted off the bar and clearly, to everyone but the officials, crossed the line. It should have been 2-2, an electrifying comeback for the Englishmen. But in a jaw-dropping twist, the referee and linesman were unmoved. The ball, despite its brief visit inside the goal, was ruled out. The English players were in shock, their momentum brutally snatched away by this glaring oversight. What unfolds next is a collapse, a disheartened England losing 4-1. But Lampard's ghost goal didn't just rob England of a potential comeback, it changed the game forever. It was this very incident that accelerated the introduction of goal line technology. A bitter pill for England, no doubt, but a pivotal moment that reshaped the future of football refereeing. Another World Cup, another horror decision, this time over the course of 2 games. The 2002 World Cup, co-hosted by South Korea, spun an underdog tale that quickly turned controversial, casting a long shadow over what should have been a triumphant Cinderella story. The drama unfolded in the round of 16, where South Korea faced Italy. In a match marred by dubious decisions, Italy saw a valid goal inexplicably disallowed, and Francesco Totti was controversially sent off for an alleged dive, a claim later debunked by replays. South Korea seized their chance, clinching victory with A Young-hwan's golden goal. The Italians, incensed by what they perceived as blatant robbery, retaliated by cancelling Arndt's loan deal with Italian club Perugia. But there's more. The quarter-finals pitted South Korea against Spain, and once again, the referee's decisions took centre stage. Spain had 2 goals unjustly ruled out, leading to another shocking win for South Korea in a penalty shootout. The fairy tale run, however, ended in the semi-finals with a defeat by Germany. The aftermath of these matches was a whirlwind of accusations, conspiracy theories, and heated debates over biased refereeing. Officials Byron Moreno and Gamal Gandar, the men at the centre of the storm, faced severe scrutiny and were conspicuously absent from future international tournaments, a tacit admission of their flawed officiating. Now, while this decision didn't alter the outcome of the game, it surely left fans shocked all over the world. The 2010 World Cup final, a clash of titans between Spain and the Netherlands, will forever be remembered for a moment of shocking aggression. De Jong, attempting to win the ball, channeled his inner Bruce Lee and launched into a high, studs-up challenge that struck Alonso squarely in the chest. This breathtakingly dangerous move left players and spectators alike in a state of disbelief. The image of the tackle became an instant and enduring symbol of the match's brutal nature. Remarkably, De Jong was only shown a yellow card for an action that many argue deserved a straight red and probably 6 months in prison. This decision by referee Howard Webb became one of the most controversial aspects of the final, sparking debates about the consistency and quality of officiating on football's biggest stage. Thankfully for Spain, the decision didn't affect their World Cup win. VAR didn't exist then, but it surely does right now, and its latest horror show happened just a few days ago. Italy and Ukraine clashed in a Euro 2024 qualifier that ended in a goalless draw, securing Italy's spot in the tournament. Played in Leverkusen, Germany, due to the conflict in Ukraine, the match was laden with emotional and political significance. The controversy erupted in stoppage time at the end of the game. Ukrainian star Mikhailo Mudryk, in a pivotal moment, fell in the penalty box after Brian Cristante's challenge. Ukrainian fans and players passionately demanded a penalty, but their pleas fell on deaf ears. Spanish referee Jesus Gil Manzano, backed by the VAR team, dismissed the appeals despite replay suggesting a possible foul. This decision sparked widespread outrage. Journalists and fans globally condemned the call, fueling heated debates and conspiracy theories, especially in light of UEFA President Alexander Ceferin's comments about Italy's importance in Euro 2024. This contentious moment not only denied Ukraine a potential victory, but also raised questions about the fairness in football's officiating. What do you think? Did Ukraine deserve the penalty? Join the conversation in the comments. If you think that's the only mistake VAR committed this year, think again. The Liverpool v Tottenham match will make you reconsider. In a clash where both teams were unbeaten and the stakes sky high, Luis Diaz's seemingly valid goal was wrongly disallowed, sparking a series of events that turned the match into a refereeing fiasco. The VAR team, mistakenly believing they had confirmed the goal, told referee Simon Hooper that the offside check was complete, bypassing a thorough thorough review. However, replays later showed Diaz was actually onside, revealing a glaring error in the initial decision. The twist came when the replay operator pointed out the mistake to the VAR team. By then, it was too late to reverse the decision as play had already resumed. This led to palpable confusion and frustration on the field, a sentiment echoed by fans and commentators worldwide. The incident took another turn when the Professional Game Match Officials Limited, or PGMOL, released the VAR audio. The recording exposed a chaotic exchange between officials.
What?
On-field decision was offside. Are you happy with this image?
He's gone offside.
With the replay operator insisting on pausing the game as Diaz was clearly onside.
Delay the game. Stop the game.
They've restarted the game.
Despite this, the VAR team maintained they couldn't intervene after the game had restarted. Now, that is a complete shambles. What is the point in VAR if it's not going to be used correctly? Now, hold on to your seats, because even if you know this moment, we have a hidden fact about it. Diego Maradona's hand of God during the 1986 World Cup quarter-final against England is an incident that not only defined Maradona's legacy, but also sparked endless global debates. During the 51st minute, under Tunisian referee Albin Nasser's watch, Maradona cunningly used his left hand to nudge the ball into England's net, duping both the referee and the opposition. His cheeky description of the goalpost match as a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God further fueled its legendary status. Shortly after, Maradona embarked on what would be celebrated as the goal of the century, a mesmerising dribble past 5 English defenders, starkly contrasting the earlier controversy. But here's something you didn't know. Years later, Maradona travelled to Tunisia to meet with Albin Nasser. Their meeting, sealed with a kiss and a shared Argentine jersey, showcased the unexpected and heartfelt connections that football can create. And there you have it, guys. These were the most controversial decisions in football history. Do you have any other moments you'd like to share with us? Please mention them in the comments section, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons to get more content like this. Until next time.